So certain people in this community think that you have to have the best settings in the world to be able to be a god out here in 2025, man, or even last year or the year before, everybody asking about the best settings. And I'm gonna be honest, man, like sometimes you just gotta find your own settings, but I literally play on the lowest settings on standard, man, and still be dominating everything out here, man, which is crazy. But people always ask me, like, ATA, what do you play on, FPS2, Southpaw? And I'm like, no, bro, I literally play on standard. Like, always played on standard settings. I have rotated around sensitivities and dead zones, stuff like that. Obviously have this all the way down for spamming rockets if you guys don't already. But some people, have super high sensitivity, like base players I know do. Maybe if you're airport or beach, especially if you're playing on like Southpaw, which I know a lot of people play on Southpaw and FPS2. But coming from the OG days, man, like I just never really moved on from standard. Okay, I did try FPS2 out once. The only advantage was not running with X. But, I mean, you get used to doing that for so long and it doesn't really matter no more. You know what I mean? Like, some of you guys may look at these lobbies and worry about who's going to pop in there, worry about getting orbed, whatever. You ain't even got to do all that, man. Like, just go in these lobbies and just start taking everybody out. I mean, you might like using the oppressor. You might like using scramjets, torridors. You might like a lot of aerial vehicles like the Savage or like the Pyro or the Starling. But, like I said, man, oh, shit. You don't got to have insane settings to be able to dominate lobbies. So, I mean, literally, I take out just about everything, man. Like, no matter what, most of the time, whether I'm on ground or in the air. Obviously, being up in the air, you're going to get kills a lot faster. But, I've said this multiple times. If your name is popping up on that lobby list constantly, maybe somebody else's is too, but your name is the lead on that list, and you're doing something right, okay? Now, sure, people are going to get pissed off, call you a griefer, whatever, say, man, why were you messing with me, or why were you messing with him, or you might have somebody's homie in there trying to take you out or whatever. But look at this kid, man. What's he doing? Come on, bro. Desmond Allen. I don't know what the hell bro was thinking right there. Matter of fact, he wasn't thinking. He was not thinking right there. What am I talking about? But let me know in the comments, man, what you guys think. I'd appreciate it. Do you guys really think settings matter out here? Let me know in the comments and hit that like button for me. I would appreciate it. I don't know. A lot of people still don't have it figured out. A lot of people are still trying to figure out what they like doing the most. Some people get super bored really fast. I mean, if you're that type of player that hides in invite-only sessions and stuff like that, then obviously you're going to be bored with it. So I suggest if you're like one of those players to go into the free mode and just start taking everybody out. Find something you like the most, whether it's on-ground vehicles or aerial vehicles, or maybe you just like shooting on the ground. It's just a lot of people like running away nowadays. So, good settings, bad settings, people are going to try to run away from you, which is unfortunate. What's this guy doing? Watch me die out of nowhere because his ass is lagging. But, damn, he left. Somebody's getting a tattoo up here, man. Did I tell him he was allowed to get a tattoo? I don't recall telling him he could get a tattoo. This shit's crazy. But no, settings really don't matter necessarily. I mean, it can, but you can find a good setting to where the dead zone and everything else is set in one thing, and you can use it for everything, right? So the settings that I actually run, I mean, people have asked me, yo, got the Men in Black in here? What the fuck's going on, man? Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Like, all the settings I got on this shit right now. So we got standard, obviously. The look around sensitivity, the aiming, everything. All of this stuff originally was set in for city and being able to fly jets and all that type of shit and be comfortable with it. I'm about to die. Come on, man. What are you doing? See what I'm saying, man? Like, you still got to be fast, like, with the sticks and movements sometimes, depending on what somebody else might be using. Obviously, it might try to snipe you or some shit. So you still got to be able to, like, maneuver around. But you see here, man, like, a lot of people can't, push through the sticks and push through the interaction menu as fast as I can, man. Like, even if they're playing on FPS too, there's a lot of people that just can't move as quick. You still got to know what you're doing. Oh, shit. Come on, man. You could have had, bro. You literally could have had me. I got hit by the fucking NPC, and you still let me get up and drop you? Oh, nah. Yo, that's all I'm saying, man. Like, look at this shit. These fucking NPCs. Hell no. Hell no. Damn, he's doing the Dougie. This shit's insane. But yeah, man, like you guys may have been playing on the same settings for a long time, and you may not even know that you don't need to have any crazy settings. There's some people that literally won't even try to like have their own settings and copy off everybody else. I mean, you can feel free to use the ones that I'm on, but like I said, everything that I had was set to fly jets, was set to do RNGs, face to face, in general city play, and shit like that. Some people might want super fast sensitivity for like base and being able to rotate fast, but you can also do that shit hella fast too, just by holding down R3 or R1, however you have your mapping on your controller done. But you, as long as you know your placements on your controller, most of the time you'll be good to go with it. Most people, I feel like, don't know that. Damn, or went flying. That's crazy. So that ends up putting you into a predicament when you start, you know, fighting tryhards or fighting more than one person at a time. I feel like that could be a huge problem with most people. But damn, my oppressor's trying to take me out now. But most people, man, like, we have a lot of new gen players, you know, still asking these questions and shit. Ah, shit. And you know, it's like, hey, it's real simple, man. Like, most of the time you got to figure out what you like rolling with, not necessarily what I roll with. But I have made settings videos. I'm like, hey, man, like I said, make sure your name is the one popping up on that lobby list, nobody else. As long as your shit's popping up on there constantly, you know you're doing something right. So I mean, griefing or not, it is what it is. I mean, people may not like griefing, but you might be fighting somebody in the lobby and then 2 other people try to come fight you. But take them out, make sure your name stays on that list. As long as that's happening, you know you're leading that lobby. So, you know, people might argue and say, well, ATA, those are shit ass settings and you can't spam right with that and all this. I'm like, well, it's comfortable for me. You know what I mean? Once you find that setting that's good for you, you know, regardless of what you're trying to do, you can find something that is for everything. And shit, you may even like the settings that I use. They are not the fastest whatsoever. They're definitely slow, but they are used for everything once again. Because like if you have like a crazy high sensitivity and you're sitting over here trying to fly jets and shit like that, your jet, like, look around and everything's gonna be crazy looking. Ain't even gonna be comfortable trying to fly it. You may even crash it a few times, depending on how, you know, crazy the first person look around is, and so on and so on. And you have that set for base, and now you're in a jet or a Raju or whatever you're in, and now you're sitting over here like, well, shit, what's going on? You know, I remember thinking my shit was broken a long time ago, not even thinking that I had changed all the settings, and I'm like, dude, what? You know what I mean? Is this guy on top of this shit? Oh, nah. You climbed all the way up this shit for what, bruh? Alejandro? Come on, Alejandro. What you doing, man? Your clown ass. These damn noobs are never gonna learn, man. I'm telling you. But hey, like I said, if you guys haven't hit that like button, man, hit that like button for me. I would appreciate it. There's so many things that you can still do to this day in GTA Online to be able to take out everybody. You don't have to use the oppressor. You can use the oppressor Mark 1. You don't have to use the Mark 2. You can use the Tortor. You can use the Savage. Virtue. I mean, there's so many damn things that you could use. The Tortor is nasty. Tortor is nasty with the missiles. Unlimited missiles. Basically unlimited boost. And it just goes crazy. The Starling's nasty, especially if you got thermal on it, if you like flying in the air. I'm not a fan of the Raju jet. Some of you guys might be. But, damn, this dude's registering as CEO. Man, like, people in this lobby, how many people are in this lobby? 17 people? So everybody's split up in here. But I'm willing to bet most of these people in here probably got just stock-ass settings. They got stock settings, and people are just fucking trying to figure out the best thing that they're actually trying to do. And they don't even know what the fuck to do. Some of them probably lost to shit trying to figure out what to do. Probably even looking up setting videos before this, matter of fact. And this popped up on the recommended. So who knows, man, as far as that goes. But like I said, if you guys have been wondering, man, just try to do your own shit. And just take everybody out in that lobby if you do like griefing, even if you don't. And you'll see the difference. You know, once you get comfortable on something, if you don't know how to use the weapons right, you don't know how to spam rockets, shit like that, well, I suggest you learn. What the hell is this guy doing? You know, in GTA 6, we may not see any of that shit. So I suggest everybody do it while they can, because in GTA 6, we may not have the same mechanics. We may not have the same anything. So I'm going to enjoy it while I got it. You know what I mean? I don't mind having to start over when the time comes, because we're going to be on GTA 6 for a long time, bro. A long time. What's this kid doing? He's gonna throw a sticky bomb up at me, bro. This clown, bro. Oh shit. You ain't getting me. But hey, we'll leave it at that. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I would appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and turn on post notifications. And you guys have a good one. Peace.